a Lusotitan is suddenly ambushed by one of its own. Completely unprepared, it was slammed hard to the ground. Because of its enormous body weight, one of its thick and powerful hind legs snapped in two on impact. No matter how desperately it struggled, it could not stand up again. The attacker then began walking toward its mate. The female Lusotitan had no choice but to follow the rival. Forced to watch everything unfold, the severely injured Lusotitan not only lost a leg, but also had its mate taken away by its enemy. In loneliness and pain, it endured for 2 entire days. Fortunately, it discovered a pile of dinosaur bones. It immediately opened its massive jaws and swallowed all of them. This was the Lusotitan's unique way of healing. Bones were rich in nutrients and could help its broken leg recover faster. A Torvosaurus followed the trail it had left behind. Under normal circumstances, it would have been no match for a Lusotitan, but now that the giant was badly injured, it finally saw a chance for a successful hunt. The Lusotitan only raised its head and prepare for battle. However, the cunning Torvosaurus stopped in its tracks, waiting for the injury to worsen before attacking. When night fell, the weakened Lusotitan drifted into sleep. The Torvosaurus decided it was time to launch a surprise attack. But before it could get close, the Lusotitan suddenly woke up. After this test, the Torvosaurus realized that the giant still possessed the ability to fight back. So it had no choice but to retreat for the time being and continue waiting for a better opportunity. The next morning, the Lusotitan had already recovered much of its strength. After a tremendous struggle, its massive body actually managed to stand up again. Seeing that the giant had recovered, the Torvosaurus completely abandoned its hunting plan. If it attacked recklessly, it would likely be crushed to death with a single stomp. In the end, it could only watch helplessly as the Lusotitan walked away. And now, only one thought remained in the Lusotitan's mind: revenge. It had to find the enemy that had stolen its mate. Fortunately, not long afterward, it found its lost mate once again. However, just as they were about to reunite, an enraged roar echoed across the entire island. A gigantic red Lusotitan charged toward them, and that was the very enemy it had been searching for. This time, it struck first. The battle between the two giants was extraordinarily brutal. Their thick necks were like massive battering rams, slamming into each other again and again. Every collision inflicted terrifying damage, and the outcome of the battle favored the side of justice. It defeated its enemy, won back its mate, and once again became the ruler of the island.